Lava Diana, I'm Elise, and this is my husband Alex, and we moved from Texas to Lithuania in February. And today we are going to give y'all an update about our Lithuanian progress. And I also got some really good questions on our Instagram, which you should follow us there, that we're going to answer too. This is what our book looks like.
It's really big.
It's hefty.
Hefty. Essentially what we're learning right now is we just started commands. We're learning like directions, like we learned pre and icky. Mes, ekame, gerti?
No, you don't need the mess.
Oh yeah, ekame.
Gerkame.
Gerkame.
Oh, we've been learning time.
Yeah, time.
Here, why don't you say the days of the week?
Ramadanus, Entradanis, Chechadanis, Ketverdanis, Penctadanus, Sheshtadanis,
Sekmadanis.
Sekmadanis.
We know some of the months. I know February is Visaris. Okay, there's like Visaris is February.
Visara.
But then there's Visara and Pavasaris or whatever. February.
Clovis is March. Belindus is April. Gagujis is...
Gagushe is May.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep... we're learning conjugation, it's really messing with me. Like, I keep thinking of one thing or another. I know Liepa is July. I'm horrible with my birth month, because it's so weirdly hard.
It's like Ruputus or something.
Yeah,
Ruputus or something.
Yeah.
What is...
Spalio is October.
Wow, you're good. Isn't Krita? Isn't that what did I just say? Krita? That's a word, I think. That's not even a word.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that one from.
When we're like at the store and when we're walking on the street and stuff like that, we recognize a lot of words. So we got these books at the grocery store today. We got a word search. And then we also got this like children's magazine, which is really good because it has this little like comic strip in it. And we're gonna try to read it. We're gonna try to read it. And then this, we thought it would be good. We could like look up what the words mean that we don't know. But like looking at this, like we know quite a bit of these words, I feel like. That's a word that we've learned. Ikshte? I don't remember what it means though. No. Centrus. We know what centrus means. Do you recognize any more of this? Medus. We know some colors.
Like Jalia is green.
Yeah, and then Rhodonus.
It's red.
Yoda.
It's white.
And
Right, no, Yoda's black.
Balta. Mano Vardis Elise. Ash asu ish yav. Ash asu dividishemt septine. Man patinka balta kava.
Mano Verdis Alex. Man patinka Alice. Man patinka Ketta Bulve.
Man ne patinka mesos. I kind of know how to do past and future, like when we're doing it on our homework, but I can't just I don't really know how to do it yet. Yeah. Atra kinkdoris and Ujra kinkdoris.
Tupadak Alice. Prasham.
Oh. We're learning about Vijasis Transportas right now. I'm still having trouble with the numbers.
States. I know it's kind of all over the place, and it doesn't seem like we've learned that a lot, but I feel like we've made pretty good progress, and we've been able to say more than a few things back to people. And
we're learning so much grammar and stuff that we're not really practicing a lot of conversational stuff yet.
We're getting to the point where we're going to start forming conversations.
Man patinka kava sukraus, or whatever it is.
The conjugation is getting us, guys. It's really hard. I don't know why you guys need to even conjugate names, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's really weird how, all Lithuanian names end with the same letters because it's literally part of the language that you have to, change the way you say people's names depending on what you're trying to say. Okay, someone let me know, what do you do with foreign people's names? Like, my name could be okay because it ends with an E. It's Elise, but they could kind of make it like Elise, being more like how like Lithuanian women's names are. What do they do?
You're SOL.
Do they just kind of like Lithuanianize their name? I don't get it. I don't know. Let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay, so I think that's all about our Lithuanian.
I'm comfortable going into right now because, like I said, it's pretty bad.
Let's try to answer some of these questions that we got. What is better in Lithuanian than America?
You can walk to the store or anywhere you really want to go so much easier, and the public transportation so much better. So, like, the need for a car is non-existent.
You don't have to have a car. That's kind of Europe in general, but
I feel like there's a lot more space for like parks and past so many like workout stations and stuff like that. Like, that's really cool.
yeah, I think the parks here are really, really nice. Since we're from Texas, the weather in the summer, I feel like, is going to be
like 43
so
degrees Celsius,
nice.
so it's going to be like amazing.
Yeah, so far, like, the weather has been really, really nice. I mean, the winter was super dreary, but it's so worth it for how beautiful it is in the spring. It's so green.
And there's all that construction that's happening along the Vilnius River. Vilnius Upes?
Yeah.
So?
The Upes.
Yeah.
The Upe.
So, I mean, I cannot wait for that to be finished with, looks like you can get a kayak or something like that. I love going on a boat, so that's going to be really cool, and I feel like that's going to be much better.
Well, yeah, it's cheaper. So, yeah.
I like the food.
I think the produce at the grocery store is better. The fruit and vegetables are fresher here than they are at home. And obviously, like this, we're just talking about in Texas, like in the cities we've lived in. Now, what is better in America than in Lithuania? I do miss the convenience of America. I miss being able just to go to Target or Walmart and being able to like get everything really easily at one store. But I don't think, I mean, there's really big supermarkets here that I don't think are really lacking, and there's not really been anything that I'm like, I really wish they sold this at the grocery store besides pinto beans.
I mean, like Amazon.
Right now they're not delivering here at all because of the quarantine, but before the quarantine, we used to have Amazon Prime, and even with Amazon Prime, it still takes a long time for stuff to get delivered here. Like in America, if you order something on Amazon Prime, you can get it the next morning. Here, the fastest that I saw was like 5 days. Mexican food, I don't know.
Yeah, from Texas, we miss our Tex-Mex. We've seen a couple of Mexican restaurants here, and we're really excited to try them once the quarantine's fully lifted. Oh, like Disney Plus and Hulu and Vudu. I miss those.
Okay, just real quick, for people who are new and haven't like seen our other videos, someone asked, what is the reason that you came to live in Lithuania?
I wanted to go back to school, and it was cheaper here in Europe, and I am a Norwegian citizen, so it was something we'd always talked about coming over to Europe.
We moved to Europe so we could travel. We picked Lithuania because it's safe and cheap. That's the short answer, basically. What are the biggest differences in day-to-day life? I think it's different that we're going to the grocery store almost every single day. In America, we went to the grocery store like once a week.
Loaded up our car and drove back home.
Yeah, not having a car is a big difference.
Going on a lot more walks. Like, we could have been out in the States too, but like, it's so beautiful here, and with all the parks and everything.
In Dallas, you would have to drive to like a walking trail or drive to a park if you wanted to go for a walk. Here, we're just like, oh, let's just like start walking and we can just like come home when we're tired. Like, in America, if you just decide to like walk out your door, you can't really walk anywhere. Like, you're gonna be walking on the side of a major road. Like, you're gonna be walking on the side of the highway. Like, there's not really anywhere. It depends where you live.
Yeah, it depends
but like,
where
you
live.
definitely have to drive to a walking trail. So that's a bit, we walk a lot more. I work all day and we're like
I don't.
at home and like we do kind of the same things that we did at home. Like it hasn't been as big of a change as I was expecting. When shopping at the grocery store, what is most different or confusing? The way that they do like the nutrition label in America, it's like, let's just say you have a bag of chicken nuggets. It'll say one serving size is 5 chicken nuggets, and this is how many calories those nuggets are. But here, everything is done by 100 grams. So like I bought one of those little bags of Skittles, and the little bag of Skittles, it was like 40 grams. But it still says on the label, this is how many calories it is for 100 grams.
Other than that, like since we really don't speak the language, I think the only problem we've had is at supermarkets is like when it comes to paying.
Sometimes they'll ask stuff and we'll kind of figure out what they're saying. Like sometimes they'll ask if we're paying all together, or they'll ask like if we need a bag, or they'll ask if we have a, like a Remy card or a Maxima card. So that's kind of hard to just know what they're asking us.
It was really interesting to see liquor being sold in the supermarkets here. So that's already different. So you could only buy liquor in Texas at a liquor store and until 9 p.m. and then not at all on a Sunday.
And then you can buy beer and wine at any store, like at a gas station or whatever, and you can buy it till midnight any day. But here, the laws about alcohol are actually like really strict. I did not expect that in a European country, alcohol laws would be even more strict than they are in Texas. You can buy alcohol.
Permer-dienest to Siesta-dienest, you can buy it till 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, I believe you can only buy it till 3 p.m.
But that's any alcohol. That's liquor, and you can buy liquor at the grocery store here. They said, Vilnius public transportation, have we encountered any drunk or crazy people on it?
Just one time. And he was just kind of talking to himself in the corner. There was a guy like passed out on the ground the other day when we were walking down to get Amino, but...
Yeah, we have seen, I don't know if it's because the weather is warmer and like these people have all come out, but like when we were out eating on the like a sidewalk cafe, there was some people that came up to every single table asking for money. Has Lithuania exceeded your expectations?
By and far, like we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what we were getting into, but like we absolutely love the country. It's beautiful. I can't say that enough. Being able to just go out on a walk and do whatever you really want to do and see these sights that we're seeing is been amazing.
And honestly, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but kind of think of it as being maybe a less developed country or like a poorer country. Like some people at home were like, oh, is it safe there? But I don't think it feels poor or dangerous or anything like that. I think it feels like any other European city.
I've walked a large portion of the city and I don't think I've come to a single neighborhood where I've been like, oh crap.
Yeah, there's not really been any place where I'm like, I would feel unsafe walking here by myself. Like in America, I would not be just walking the streets by myself at night.
I had a lot of coworkers that were making fun that it would be like all Soviet bloc buildings and...
I expected the opposite though. I didn't expect there to still be all these old Soviet apartments. We haven't really had that big of a culture shock. I haven't had any moment where I've been like, oh my gosh. There's been a few things that it's like, oh, that's weird.
But nothing shocking.
Or that's different. But yeah, nothing crazy. I haven't really had the feeling of being like,
I feel out
oh
of
my
place.
gosh, yeah, nothing like that. Okay, what assumptions or stereotypes about Lithuania, Lithuanians you had were wrong or true?
So, what we said earlier, like we didn't really know what to assume. I had a lot of old coworkers saying like Soviet bloc, vodka swilling, but that hasn't been true at all. Like, it seems like the city's transforming itself into something else. It's moving from like a small city to a big city feeling, a more modern city.
There was one more that was like, tell us your personal information, like who are we? I'm Elise. I'm 27. We met when I was in college in 2013. Then we moved to Austin together. We got married in March 2018. Then we moved to Dallas together, and now we live here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an English teacher. I teach kids English online.
So I've worked as a cook for, like, since I met Elise. I worked as a chef right before we moved over here to Lithuania. I got promoted, and that was really nice, and got to meet a lot of cool people. And right now I'm trying to go back to school, get my degree over here. After this quarantine is almost fully lifted, I would love to, have like a little meetup or maybe something like that. We'd love to make some friends over here.
Yeah, let us know, what is your favorite Lithuanian beer? It's a good question.
Man patinka tamsus alus.
Well, man patinka šviesus alus. So just comment anything.
We just want the dark bus.
No. Follow us on our Instagram because I've been posting a lot in the stories there.
And we love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, I've been talking to a bunch of people on Instagram and it's really nice. I kind of feel like I have friends here. Like, everyone was so helpful when I was posting all about my immigration woes, which, by the way, I still have not heard back about what's going on with my immigration thing. So we'll see. So thank y'all for watching. And we'll see you guys next week.
Remember to like and subscribe. Hasta la pasta. Thank you for everything, guys. Viso Gero.
Viso Gero.
We moved from Texas last year. Or is it this year? I guess it was this year. It feels like last year. It's been so long in quarantine.
I feel like we need to just do the whole thing over again and just condense it.
So I got this beer.
Alex.
From Bovary. Vec. Utifra.
What are you saying? I'm sorry. Is that all?
I hope so.